What's up, YouTube? Man, you already know what it is. It's Tay and Will back here, but today's just Tay. So you can probably already tell by the title of the story what this video is going to be about. Most people that know me or most people who are going to see this or don't know, I hung up the jersey. I quit college basketball. I quit basketball as a whole. So I'm just going to tell you guys today, why I really quit. See here, I got some basketball stuff like that. So listen. First off, before I get started, my coaching staff was great. They're really good people. I have nothing against them. I have nothing against my teammates. They're all great people. I love my brothers, and I thank all y'all for everything y'all did for me. Another thing, for all the people that commented, hit me up, DM me, called me, texted me, helping me make my decision the other day, that was a really big impact. I appreciate all y'all because y'all don't have to do that, and that just shows how genuine y'all are. So good luck to y'all on everything you do. So first thing I'm going to say is, I didn't quit basketball. I quit the business. So for a lot of people that don't understand, man, college basketball is a business. So I'm going to talk about my work ethic. I came from nothing. I probably shouldn't have been playing basketball, talking about what happened in high school. But that's a different story for a different day. But I feel like I worked so hard that I created and opened doors that were never supposed to be there. I thought that I could really create my own destiny by working hard. I heard that. That was a quote I lived by. You work so hard that you create your own destiny. I have 2 years left to play for college eligibility. Over the summer last year, I gained so much weight, man. I went from 159 to 175 over the summer in the gym every day, 2 times a day. I was on the court at 5 a.m. every single morning. Practice throughout the year. I was going hard. I was going crazy in the gym. I might have been the first person in practice and the last person out. And I'll come back and get shots up later. I did all types of things, but let's talk about the actual business. So I'm going to start with a quote that someone on my college team told me. It could be someone in the coaching staff or the team. I'm not going to drop any names because that's not important. Just because you work hard doesn't mean you'll get what you worked hard for. And when somebody told me that, it hit me like, you're telling me like facts. It's true. Just because I grind all day doesn't mean I'm going to go to the league. Just because I work harder than everyone in the league doesn't mean I'm going to get recognized for it. There's so many people that grind and nobody knows about them. I mean, isn't that what you're supposed to do when you love the game? Aren't you supposed to put in 10,000 hours and grind but nobody sees it? But what happens when people see it anyway and they choose to ignore it? At some point I realized, just because you're the best player on your college team doesn't mean you play the most minutes. It's politics. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about my college team in particular, but I know plenty of people out there that have killed, that I've seen play NBA players personally, that I've seen play overseas players one-on-one and straight destroy them. Like, they were getting paid for this, but they're not. And they don't even start for their team. I mean, what I realize is that you can't control your own destiny. Just because I work harder than everybody doesn't mean I'm going to get what I deserve. And it really sucks, man. It's the hard truth, which is why it was a hard decision. But I said to myself, when you get to college ball, I've had so many people, some of my big brothers, tell me, my big brothers that I look up to in the court, tell me, yeah, bro, you're going to hate this. You're going to hate this. I'm like, why would I hate something I love? I get to finally do it at the collegiate level. Less than 2% of college athletes even get to touch the court. I'm special. And then you realize it's not, whatever you're doing isn't even for the love of the game anymore. You're just doing it for the business. I'm talking about, every hooper knows that burden of, man, I'm sacrificing everything. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't party. I just stay on the court. That's all I do. My friends would always try to get me to go out, and I just wouldn't do it. I've never done anything that I wasn't, supposed to do as a hooper. I just went the extra mile, did extra time. Even have my trainer tell me, your problem is that you go too hard. I'm scared you're going to hurt yourself. That's how I was. Everyone that watches this video that knows me knows the truth. And if you think it's not, then you can comment and say it. But you know what it is. It's the truth. I deserved more, I thought. But sometimes it don't work that way. Life's just not fair. It wasn't even just me thinking this. A lot of people say, yeah, it's the coach this, the coach that. And it'd be only them. But sometimes they're trash and they don't put the work in. But what if I tell you my teammates thought the same thing? What if I told you I showed up every practice early and I did everything I had to do? Locked up defense, did that. It's this and that, was in people's mouth, in their face, man. I was vocal, I was there. You didn't know, it wasn't like, dang, he's there today and not there tomorrow. It's Tay-Jaughn, Tay-Jahn's there, Tay-Jaughn. If I wasn't playing good, I was the loudest person. If I was playing good, I was the loudest person. If I was having a bad day in practice, you would never know because I never brought that attitude and negativity. For all the hard work I put in and for all the minutes I didn't play, man, me and my teammates at the end of the bench, we kept the DB, and you know what they're talking about, the deep bench. We kept it live, clapping, going crazy. You never saw any of the pain that I had in my heart displayed out to the team, because if my team is going through something, not just add the negativity, then we're all going through something. And it takes more than one person to help a team to win. I'm talking about every basketball team needs those players at the end of the bench, needs those scorers. You know, everybody needs to fit into their role, and you need to accept your role in order to win. And I accepted my role, but I'm telling you, that took the biggest toll on my heart, knowing that I put in all this time and nothing showed out. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, it's not like I'm trash. When I'm telling you, one of the points on my phone is the 1v1 God. You can ask anybody in this who knows. When we play open gyms with my team, tell them who's getting the bugs. Tell them who's going at you every single time. I couldn't shoot last year. This year I could shoot. I couldn't finish. This year I could finish. I think I'm one of the shiftiest people I know. And I'm not saying this because I'm cocky or I believe in myself or my confidence is high, but you could talk that way when you're in the gym at 5 a.m. You're in the gym for practice before and after getting shots up, asking your coach to watch film. When you're washing your teammates' jerseys, when it's not even your week to wash their jerseys, just because you want your teammates to be good, you know, you want them to have stuff that's smelling good, because that's less things to complain about. We need to focus on winning, not stinky jerseys. Or how about all the scout quizzes that we have? You know, every college player knows, the high school players, when you gotta focus on the other team and you gotta know all the weaknesses. Left shoulder, they like to drive left, pull up, step back, what they do, low IQ, can't dribble the ball. When I tell you I never got more than 2 wrong from the 2 years that I was playing at my school, that's fact, because I took every opportunity to know that I did everything I possibly could to get 1 minute on that court, and it just didn't work out. You know, luckily I experienced it earlier. I realized that life is just bigger than basketball. I've realized that through all this hard I was going through, it's like this pain that's coming around, it's like the business is getting to me and I'm losing my passion for basketball. Everybody knows this is all I believe in right here. You couldn't find me walking around without that big butterfly red KD backpack or that big Nike one. Couldn't find me not walking through the hallway without a ball, pretending like I was dribbling one, watching all these hoop mixtapes. All my friends know that if you play a song to a hoop mixtape, I can tell you whose mixtape it came from and the first person that used it. I can tell you every single move in a Trevor Dunbar mixtape. I can tell you how a kill car spinned off people when a kill car soared, because I researched it. Just because I was such a big basketball nerd, how I have all the gear for all my college teams, how I talked about Derrick Rose so much that I would try to fight you if you talk negative about my favorite player. Y'all know how it goes, but life is bigger than ball. I mean, if I sacrificed everything for this and it didn't turn out and I put all my eggs in one basket, when that basket crashed and get thrown away, I have nothing else to give. So I figured maybe if I take this opportunity to use basketball as an outlet for other platforms like YouTube and other things to create success in a way that I can impact other people's lives, and I'll do it. And you know, as hard as that decision is to hang up your jersey after all those hours you put in, I mean, I had no choice. So I just came to the point of telling y'all that I didn't quit basketball. I quit the business. I just came from a hoop session 2 hours ago. I was in the gym yesterday at 5 a.m. I'm gonna go lift later. I'm gonna be in the gym tomorrow early lifting. Then I'm gonna get shots up after. Because now I have a goal of playing at Sneaker Con, playing in games like Jess Jones, Tay-Jaughn, Maxwell Pierce, all those people that are impacting the game without a college jersey, just because they let the love take that outlet further. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, don't quit ball because I did. Again, I didn't quit ball. Don't quit the business because I did. I went as far as I could possibly go. I hit a wall that I couldn't go around. It was either, mind you, it's my senior year and I have 2 years of eligibility left, but it was either quit basketball or transfer to another school with 2 years left, risk losing some credits and paying more at another school with my fees already covered here for academics, or just play somewhere where it was ripping me apart. And the best thing I thought is just take a step back and look at all the positives and negatives, and I saw on the right side it was a clear path out. And as soon as I did that, that whole burden on saying, will it work out? Will I ever make it? Is all this for nothing? It drops, because now I'm not putting a timetable on something I love. Because when you put a timetable on something you love, it's not something you love anymore. It becomes a business. And if you don't believe that, then you must not believe that time is money. Money is time. And if you believe that, you know every second you waste, it's a second gone somewhere else. And the way I look at it right now, I got a limited time. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man, I did quit basketball, I quit the business. Thank you once again for everybody that watched this video, that really wanted to see this. But if you have any basketball stories or you got any questions, comment below. One day I'm gonna drop a video about all the things I used to do to get in the gym, how I broke into my high school to get into the gym. Like, Like, I ain't break in crazy, but like we used to sneak in at night with some friends. Like, we used to be in there. No one even knows about that. How I to walk to my gym, it's an hour walk just to get there. How I was in the gyms till 12 a.m. sweating. How I walked to the weight room down the street at 3 a.m. because it's 24 hours. How I shoveled all the snow off my court in the backyard just to get shots up. And all that, man. I can't even explain all the stuff I did. But you know, thank y'all YouTube. Thank you for watching. Comment below. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Get this message out there for everybody. Some of y'all gonna have a good experience. Some of y'all won't. But I wish y'all all the best. Peace out, YouTube.